can see in Germany, is there any difference between the German kids and the American kids?
What if the most dangerous band in rock history, the band that sold you danger as a product, was quietly replacing danger with tape? This is the rise, the fall, and the uncomfortable truth about Mötley Crüe.
It was just like the strongest symbol that we could find. And
January 1981. 4 broke kids on the Sunset Strip make a decision. If they can't be the best musicians, they'll be the wildest. Nikki Sixx on bass, Tommy Lee on drums, Mick Mars on guitar, and Vince Neil out front. They pressed their debut album, Too Fast for Love, on their own label. No budget, no backing, just raw, deliberate chaos.
You've always got your extra socks sticking on your pants. You've hardly been discreet about your liking of drugs in a soundsing.
By 1983, they're on a major label. Shout at the Devil explodes. Parents protest. The band loves it. Every protest is free marketing. They build a touring machine, spinning drum cages, flaming basses, genuine danger.
In the middle of a sellout tour of the United Kingdom, dear old Blighty, 2 members of Mötley Crüe.
Hey,
Nikki and
Man, think about this. These guys were clinically dead, killed their friend in a crash, partied like there was no tomorrow, and then got sober and dropped their best album ever. Dr. Feelgood is a monster. Tight, dark, heavy. They proved they didn't need chaos to make great music. They just chose chaos anyway. What do you think? Is that the ultimate rock redemption story, or just proof they were always capable of greatness? Drop your take below.
When we started this band, our needed was a lamb.
Are often made, and I found it interesting that you thanked on your credits the KISS organization. Why was
We
that?
had toured with
But reality hits hard. On December 8, 1984, Vince Neil drives drunk and kills his passenger, Razzle Dingley of Hanoi Rocks. He serves 30 days. The guilt never leaves. Meanwhile, Nikki Sixx is drowning in heroin. On December 23, 1987, he is clinically dead for 2 minutes before paramedics revive him. He goes home and writes Kickstart My Heart, and reportedly uses again the same day. Then, somehow, all 4 get sober. The result? Dr. Feelgood in 1989, their tightest, cleanest record, #1 debut. It proves they were always capable of greatness, they just chose chaos instead. Fast forward to 2022, over 1 million tickets sold, gray-haired and triumphant. But fans notice something. Vince Neil's vocals sound supported by recorded tracks. Then, founding guitarist Mick Mars, battling a degenerative spinal disease called ankylosing spondylitis for decades, announces he can no longer tour.
We didn't know that there was charts, and we thought a record company was like, man, if you're on a record label, that's like...
The band replaces him within 24 hours. He sues them. In those legal filings, he alleges that significant portions of the tour were not fully live, that bass tracks were pre-recorded, and his guitar was turned down in the mix when he tried to play authentically.
This part really gets me. Mick Mars, the guy who gave them that filthy guitar tone for 40 years, gets replaced in 24 hours and then sues because his parts were turned down or pre-recorded. And Vince, sounding like he's on tape. Where do you draw the line between live show production and just not being live anymore? For me, if you're selling tickets to see Mötley Crüe, I want to hear Mötley Crüe, not a backing track. What about you? Let me know in the comments.
Mötley Crüe gave the world some of rock's wildest nights. They also show exactly what happens when a brand outlives the band. The myth is still for sale. The question is, how much of it is real?
And we've let everybody know in the press and what have you know about how excited we've been about this too, because we know for a fact that this is our...
If you want more deep dives into the real stories behind rock's biggest legends, subscribe and press the bell icon for new video every day.